They're furry, lovable, and die-hard loyal. Better known as man's best friend, dogs are a popular choice of pet to have around at home. But what happens when they get out of control and don't listen to you? Well, time for a doggy boot camp. Okay, it's not so bad. Here's how you can rein in your pooch.
About turn. Hot. Okay, call. Call him. Exercise. Okay.
From tiny poodles to golden retrievers, these dogs are trained using methods such as treats, the clicker, and even frisbees. But one method in particular has been a topic of controversy. The choke chain collar method uses a metal chain training collar. The pet owner tugs on it in order to teach a dog basic obedience. Some have criticized this method as too harsh. Dog trainer Patrick Wong tells us more about the choke chain collar and why it works. Hi Patrick.
Hi.
Alright, so how long have you been in this dog training business, and how many dogs have you trained?
I have been in the business for 25 years and I have trained over 10,000 dogs here in Singapore. In the basic obedient training classes, we use the choker chain method. Basically, the choker chain method will help to control dogs, alright? Especially with dog with aggression problem, fighting problem. Instinctively, they know that the neck will be the part that control the whole dog. Same as with when a bitch want to discipline their puppy, you realize they will always grab them by the neck, because once you hold the neck, you have the whole dog under control. Yeah, the choker chain method will work perfect.
The choker chain method of obedience training is quite different from inducive methods, where food or treats is used to teach the dog how to respond to the owner's commands.
In some of the training that I do, dog tricks, I do use treat training. It will not override instinctive behavior. That means while you try to bribe him with treats, and he sees something more exciting like a ball or a cat, he will go for the ball or the cat. He will not be interested in the treat, Yeah, so it is very important to put the dog through a training class and be able to control the dog.
Because the training collar method can seem somewhat severe, there are some who have refused to put their dog through this form of training.
Oh yes, there are people who halfway drop out because they say they doesn't like the training collar method. Similarly, as I have also received many people who come into my class and say they have went for people who have used treat training and it doesn't work, so they join my class,
But the question most pet owners have is, will the choker chain harm my dog?
There are some people who use the choker chain method to render anger on their dog, So that means it uses the choker chain as a form of punishment, which is wrong. The choker chain should be used as a form of training, and if you use it correctly, the dog doesn't even know that they are wearing a collar, So yes, but if you go to a reputable trainer, they should be able to manage this, very carefully.
As safe as it may be, Patrick has had and still receives complaints about practicing this method.
People have even approached me or confront me about the use of the training collar. But, I've been called up many times, even by AVA and by even SPCA, to talk about the use of the training collar. But actually, if you use it correctly, it is really necessary. Sometimes we face aggression dog, and I have always tell them, if you can show me a method that can control this aggressive dog, let me know. I would like to follow that method,
Well, the choker chain method has proven to be effective with the dogs that have come under Patrick's training. But the same results can be achieved with an alternative method. More in the next clip.